Greetings and salutations. My name is Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out the official launch trailer for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Now, I will say that the fact that I'm watching this trailer and I haven't seen this trailer is kind of comical, and I'll give you one reason why, and it's right here, and it's because I already own this fucking game. Okay, I already own it. It's already sitting right here in my hand. I did see the very initial trailer for this back when it was first announced, and I was like, okay. I got mixed feelings on it, but I'm excited for it. And the reason that I had mixed feelings on it, one, my very first Fire Emblem game that I ever played was Fire Emblem Three Houses. I didn't play any of the games before that, and I really loved it. But for those that have played it, I will tell you that I have only played through it once, and I have only played through it in the Crimson Flower route, following Edelgard to the end of the game. Black equals Crimson Flower. And so some people have very strong opinions about that, about like, you have not seen the entire game. And I'm like, I don't care. It felt really good, and that still took me like 60 hours. But then that brings us to Fire Emblem Warriors. And when it comes to Musou games or warrior style games, if we're looking like Dynasty Warriors is the main original game when it comes to this style of game. There's a few options for these on Switch, and I own a few of them. I own Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I own Fire Emblem Warriors. And while I enjoy this style of game, something that I think is really stellar is these crossover style games from Nintendo, such as Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors, because the games are fun, but admittedly, when playing through Dynasty Warriors, it's hard for me to genuinely care about what's happening, because Warriors games aren't normally very good at telling stories. They're really good at the Musou-style gameplay, which is fine, but it makes it hard to get attached to the game for very long. Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors did something different in that they're taking really recognizable and known characters and putting them into this style of gameplay. So when I was playing through Hyrule Warriors, it was really cool because I'm running into Legend of Zelda characters and getting to fight alongside or as those characters in this style of game. And while I enjoyed Fire Emblem Warriors, I will say that I struggled a little bit with it because it was using a whole bunch of past Fire Emblem characters, and I just didn't know them very well. The ones that I did recognize, I recognized from Smash Brothers, not from Fire Emblem. But this one's different. I've played the game that all of these characters are in, aside from the original game. Dynasty Warrior Lubu made me care because he destroyed me so many times. Fair. Big fair. But, I mean, if we're going to go 3 Dynasty style games, Kessen was my game back on the early days, if anyone remembers Kessen. But anyway, I know these characters, and I'll be excited to see these characters. I'll be excited to see these characters again and see these characters in a new story. And that's what made me excited about this game, to the point that I was willing to buy it on just like the face alone. There is one last thing that I will say before we hit this play button, and that is, the Nintendo Switch is a very weak console when it comes to the actual power that it has, okay? It struggles to play most of the games that are on it, all right? And that's one of the reasons I've still not bought Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because I have seen just how bad that game runs. Now, when I looked at the trailer for this one, the original trailer, I was like, it looks like it's running a little better. And honestly, I'm just really hoping right now that we get a stronger Nintendo Switch console sometime in the next 18 months. So that games like Astral Chain, Warriors games, Bayonetta 3 can run decently and not like poo-poo garbage, okay? Not like poo-poo garbage. But let's take a look at this trailer of this game that I've already played. Hang on. There we go.
Brave warriors of Adrestia.
Speaking of Edelgard, the
time has come to demonstrate the Empire's valor.
We strike at the Imperial Army today.
The party's already starting, huh? We had to figure out exactly where we stand in this war. Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength? I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
Oh, that ran okay. That looks all right.
Over that monster together.
Hi, Byleth. Why are you an evil person now?
I have to keep fighting.
Dying is without productivity.
Hi, Petra.
Have you ever read any chivalric romance?
I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Let's link up. Are you ready? Do try to keep up. Back at you. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Where do these powers come from?
Okay.
Power itself is neutral. The good or evil comes from the one who wields it.
One day that sword might overtake me, and I'll turn into a monster. Not so fast, you two.
Defeating the Ashen Demon. Everything starts from there. My dear partner in destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
I'll let my sword do the talking when I cut the Ashen Demon down.
Okay. Shit's weak. 60 FPS 4K on Yuzu. Yeah, but you know, emulation's such a pain. Like, you're right. But at the same time, you know, I just came in hot and threw Tabasco on the trailer just threw Tabasco on me. Oh, she's trying her best. Yeah, I know. The Switch does try its best. I do genuinely love the Nintendo Switch. I just wish it was stronger and that games ran better on it. And it's not even necessarily because the games are poorly optimized. It's because the system struggles. Because it's a glorified Amazon Fire tablet that had controllers duct taped to the sides of it. But that looked really enjoyable. I liked it a lot. It was really fun seeing those characters again. I'm going to get to really enjoy seeing them again. Although it says the graphics look weird, like if Toy Story 1 was an anime. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to the Switch, they have to make sacrifices in places. And with that many units on the screen, that's probably where the largest sacrifices were made. Those guys probably don't have that many polygons. But you know, yeah. Although it's really interesting. So the Ashen Demon, or this character right here on the that side, that's Byleth. That's the character that you play as in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So it is interesting that they are the primary antagonist in this game. Now, we do know that they've already announced that this game is it's not a sequel. It is essentially kind of like an alternate possibility. And that's a lot of the way that the original game functioned too. There was technically 4 possible endings in the original game. You could go with one of the 3 houses, and one of the 3 houses, Black Eagles, had 2 different endings in it. And each of those, none of them are the true ending. None of them are definitive. They are all different possibilities of the same reality, of what could have happened. And they're all just as legitimate as the others. And it sounds like they're very much doing the same thing with this game, of you choose which of the leaders you side with, and then that leads you down the path that you end up taking. And there will be a different story that is presented to you based on your choice, likely at the very beginning of the game. But what a strange tool. You don't have too many polygons. Yeah, I know, right? Get more polygons, nerd. But you know, I am happy, though, watching that, is that the game looked like it ran pretty well, which is nice, because a lot of them don't look like they run really well. And if it can, I know the Switch literally can't even do 1080p, right? It caps out at 900p. And I don't know if there's, like, any game that runs at a smooth 60 on the Switch that isn't, like, Binding of Isaac, maybe. Right? But if you can get this to run at just like a solid smooth 30, I'd be pretty happy. I'm just saying. If I put that in my Switch and it runs at a smooth 30, I will be very happy. Obviously, I would like it better. 1080 60 is the bare minimum, in my opinion. But I realize that's literally not possible on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to ask for 930. God damn, that's such a sacrifice. But anyway, it's what I'm hoping for. They skipped to the good parts. Yeah, they're like, ooh, game chugged down to 10 FPS. Don't put that in the trailer. You're probably right. You're almost assuredly right. But I didn't see it. But what did you think? Please leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your opinions are on Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. The game's already out, obviously. I'm holding a copy of it. If you've already played it, how has your time with it been? I would love to hear it. And you don't need to worry too much about spoilers. I'm actually not worried about spoilers at all with this game. So if there's things that you want to discuss, then by all means, drop that crap down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Two other places to keep up the conversation are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we could watch together live on stream. Because we do stream 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. We're actually going to go check out some other stuff, so if you do go watch one of those videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.